Samir Rizvi, 8.4 crores, 20-year-old, but who is he? Who is this boy who had set the stage on fire at the IPL mini auction in Dubai earlier in the day? So let's tell you a bit more about this boy, who is a very special cricketer, a special batter, middle order batter who can hit sixes at will. When I say at will, I'm not even exaggerating one bit, because this boy, the right-hander, has the potential of clearing the mightiest of the grounds with utmost ease and without even losing his shape. I think that is his biggest quality till date from what I have seen of him since his age group days with Uttar Pradesh cricket team, since the under 16 days, under 19 days, then moving on to under 23, under 25s. Boy, he can hit the ball a long way, and he has that habit of hitting big sixes, and he enjoys hitting those sixes. Our colleague Soumya Kapoor recently spoke to his coach, who is also his uncle, who has been training him ever since he was the age of 5. He told us that, with Samir it was always there that he wanted to hit big sixes, and he enjoys hitting big sixes, and that has been his game ever since he played for UP at the under 16 level. But I think the big talking point for him and how he caught kind of franchise's attention was during the UP T20 earlier this year, where he scored the fastest century of the tournament, if I'm not wrong. And boy, he was hitting sixes for fun. It was there where he caught the attention of all the scouts, and that is why three teams, Gujarat Titans, Delhi Capitals and Chennai Super Kings. Chennai Super Kings finally got the winning bid at 8.4 crores, but it was only after intense bidding competition from teams like Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Titans. Now, why is he a special player? Because see, it's having an Indian middle order batter is a luxury to have in any side composition, because most of the sides go for and overseas options when it comes to that tough job of accelerating in the middle overs. That is where most teams kind of tend to lose the plot, and that is why he's a luxury to have, and that is why teams like CSK, DC and GT really wanted him in their ranks, because he kind of frees up that overseas quota, and he has that game against the spinners, which is very much required in the IPL, because that is the period where slower bowlers are in operation, and that is something which Samir Rizvi has enjoyed right from his under 16 days with the UP cricket team. So there was one period I clearly remember where he was playing under 16 and under 19 at the same time. I think his senior team debut was delayed by at least a couple of seasons. He's still 20, but I think what he did at the age group level, he could have been fast-tracked into the senior team, but that didn't quite happen. But I think with UP T20, the UP selectors didn't quite have an option but to include him in the senior side, and that is where his exploits in the Sahil Malhotra Ali Trophy in the middle order, which had the likes of Nitish Rana, which had the likes of Samir Rizvi, the likes of Priyam Garg, Rinku Singh. I think in that company, he came out on top. He was one of their most consistent batters, and the strike rate at which he was operating, and the average and the consistency, I think that is what caught scouts' attention. Because once you look at a player at a domestic league, say a UP T20, and then when that player goes on to make a mark in a Sahil Malhotra Ali Trophy, which is India's premier T20 domestic tournament, I think that is where the assurance kind of came to the scouts, and they were kind of assured that this boy is cut out for a different league altogether, and that is why he was summoned to most of the camps. From what I have heard and learned, that he was summoned by most of the franchises for a trial or audition of sorts, and he did attend a lot of them, but it was Chennai who kind of were very aggressive, and it was like ad gaye the. Chennai had decided and made up their mind that they are not letting go of him. So we also checked upon his family background. I think there are 4 siblings. Father is a real estate agent, but I think not financially very sorted when it comes to that, and mother is a homemaker, and all his training has been done by his uncle, his mama, who is also doubling up as his coach right from his formative years. And since then, the motto has been simple: hit them long, hit them big. That is what he has been doing ever since his age group days, and that is what the Indian cricket fans right now would hope from him when he turns up in the yellow under MS Dhoni for the first time in the IPL 2024 edition. So you keep watching CricketNext, because we'll bring you more updates, more unheard stories on players like Samir Rizvi, who have been around the circuit but haven't been in the limelight like they were today after the IPL auction. So you keep watching, hit the bell icon, hit the subscribe button, follow us across our social media handles on Twitter, on Instagram and Facebook, and we will make sure that you don't miss a ball and don't miss an update. Thank you.